Hey guys, hope you're having a good Sunday and hope it's not all about catching up for the work week. So here I am. Here we are. And couple things. I'm going to get August dressed today. We're going to go visit grandma's, and I'm sure I mentioned this in previous videos, but he's my memorial baby. So I modeled him, after my dad, who passed away in 2006. And so my mom, I've talked about him, but she's never seen him. And my mom's 85 years old. Yeah, 85 years old. And she's been cocooned away because of this pandemic. So since I work and I, come and go and have contact with the general public, we don't want to risk it. And so it up until recently had been a year of I'll change him while we talk. Um it had been a year of like basically having her cocooned at home, and that meant, really no hugs, no contact. And I'd visit her every Sunday. We'd have brunch, and but and of course, we told each other, oh, I love you and I miss you, but it wasn't the same. Imagine a whole year not being able to hug your mother. And so, so it's really nice. So now when I visit her on Sunday, she has the vaccine, I have the vaccine, and it's really nice. And we hug, and, it's really, really special. It always has been, but now it's even more special, and I have so much to be grateful for. And so here's my beautiful, and I I'm constantly like rearranging furniture, especially in this doll space, because I'm always looking for like the best lighting. And I had this area over by the window, but then of course the light would come in and it would shine in the background, basically washing them out. And so I have found that this is the best lighting for all of them. And so yeah, look at his beautiful color come through. Love it. And he's my August, my lovely. Okay, so I haven't done a video with him recently because, or even really taken many pictures of him, because these girls, Kiani and my big girls, my Lilu and my Vivi, have taken up all my time. They are high maintenance. And so, yeah, so my little baby August has been patiently waiting in his cradle. And yeah, so I had filmed like three videos where I attempted to do just a changing and a video about his belly plate, which I still plan on doing because I think it is just gorgeous, and I love it. So I still plan on doing that, but just later when I'm all done with work and I have time off. And so I had promised Linda's Cupcake Nursery that I would do like a little details video of his body. So this is the body he came with, his kit came with, and it is 7 inches from his chest area to the crotch area. So yeah, and so I think she had bought a little girl version of August, and it didn't come with the original body. I'm gonna take off his diaper so I can show what the body looks like. And so she thought that the body was a little bit off, that it wasn't proportional to his limbs. Maybe, I think she thought it was too long or too big. And so there he is. Of course, the artist who made him, she sent him this outfit that I just changed him out of. And it's a little bit big. I think it's from 3 to 6 months. At least the pants are. The top fits him fine. And when I tried the outfit on, I took a picture and I sent it to her. And she goes, oh, those pants are big. And she said, oh, I think I got the wrong size. And I said, no, they're fine. They're perfect. And she told me, you really are. You really look at him through a mother's eyes. And I do. To me, he's perfect, and yeah, so I love his stuffing. I love everything and his weight. And so yeah, to me, he's pretty, it looks good. And then I think another thing with hers, with the body of hers was that they didn't have the gathered tush. It was just, and I love that. It gives him a nice form. When I take a picture of him he's on his tummy, it just has that roundness of a baby, of a real baby. And so yeah, so I just really really love that. And so yeah, so he's perfectly proportioned as far as I can tell. This is the body his kit came with. And yeah, so there it is. And I hope you found the body, Linda. And I hope you yeah, I hope you found the body and that, you know, you're satisfied, because your little girl was just adorable. And I know, you know, now that I'm collecting more, I start to notice more, and the feel of the baby, the weight of the baby, all of that really matters, not just the cute face. And yeah, and so Lilu is here with me here. She loves her little baby, her little babies. She loves them. She loves cuddling them. She loves carrying them. I did catch her eating their baby food one time. She had asked me to feed them, if she could feed them, and I said sure. And you know, I explained to her that, you know, she couldn't eat the baby food and that they were hungry too. And she apologized, and she hasn't done it since, right, Lilu? Yeah, she hasn't done it since. Now, she did say, Mama, I always hungry. I always hungry, Mama, you know that. And I told her, Lilu, if you're hungry, you just tell me, and I'll give you big girl food, honey. You don't have to take the baby food. And she apologized, right, Lilu? She's such a sweetheart, my baby. And so, another reason I have Lilu is part of the surprise that I have planned for June, for the month of June, late June or early July. And so, yeah, I've been spending extra time with her. Yesterday, we read books. We took a nap together, right, baby? We took a nap together, and we played and we cuddled, and it was all very, very lovely. And so I will be spending a lot more time with her. Yeah, for a while, you know. And it's part of the surprise again, that's coming up in June. Yeah, but anyway, I love my Lilu, and she loves mommy time. She's my baby, right, Lilu? You're still my big baby, right, my little girl? So yeah, she's my big baby, and she's my first baby. She's the first baby I ordered, my first reborn, and she is the baby I fell in love with when I discovered reborns and when I hit the buy button on Etsy. I did not hesitate. I saw a picture of her prototype, and I think it was Silvia Esguerra's version, and I just fell in love. She was there with her round face and her beautiful smile, and her beautiful smile, and you know, her you know, cuddly little body. And I said, I want that baby. I want that baby. That's going to be my first reborn. And I remember thinking, like, I'm not going to hold back. I had ordered 2 Ashton Drakes as I was, you know, researching reborns. But then I researched, you know, the box, you know, I looked at box openings, and then I quickly realized that, you know, what was in the picture was not necessarily what I was going to get. Now, this is the funny part, and this is a separate video, but I have bought 2 Ashton Drake dolls since then, since I started collecting reborns, and maybe I'll talk about it or whatever. But it's funny because I think a lot of people tend to collect them before they start collecting reborns, actual reborns. But with me, it was kind of the opposite, and maybe I'll talk about it one day. But yeah, so yeah, they're really, really cute. But I just sent them back. I didn't even open the box. And so I, you know, started researching, and I found this artist on Etsy, and I saw the picture of the prototype, and I just hit buy. And, you know, I looked at that price tag, and I'm sure I mentioned this before, but that year I was all set to take a trip to Spain. And I had saved to have a great trip, to stay, you know, at a nice hotel, to buy as many knickknacks as I wanted, to eat at, you know, great restaurants and, you know, the whole shebang. And the quarantine just shut down that plan. And so, you know, I won't go into the whole thing again, but the point is that, yeah, so I had funds, and that's when I decided if I'm going to start collecting reborns, I'm going to get the real thing. And I'm not going to, if I'm going to spend as much as I'm going to spend, or if I'm going to spend that much on a doll, I'm not going to be nitpicky about it, about price, and I'm going to get what I want. And so I purchased Lilu, the June Awake sculpt, and here she is. So yes, so she's my first baby that I've kept. She's the first baby that I ordered. So yeah, she's my big girl, and she will always be in my collection, always. And so yeah, okay. And so here we have this collared shirt, and you know, of all things, I don't have a white onesie, but this gray one will work. It'll be fine. Look, I love dressing August up as a big boy. Oh, he looks so cute in these collared shirts. He just looks so adorable. I feel like he looks like a little man. And I love his little elegant hands. His elegant little fingers. I love it. And I love the way he looks in white with his dark hair. His beautiful coloring. He looks gorgeous in white. And so I got this from a recent shopping haul from H&M. And so yeah, so I thought I would use it as a kind of Sunday best outfit. And so here he is. I love dressing him just in simple onesies. And I always have like a little coordinating accessory that goes with the onesie. Okay, and here we go. Oh, let me show you the little sage green shorts, and it has little suspenders. And here we go. And so yeah, so I'm gonna buy him a couple more outfits for the summertime. He's got his little sunglasses. He looks like a cool baby with those. I might put him on today. And so yeah, I think I might buy him a couple more outfits. But the girls, you know, from my last video, you can tell they're all set for summertime. And so let me see. I love his beautiful hair. Anyway. So yes, so Lilu and I, we are going to be little buddies. We are going to spend a lot of time together, do lots of fun things, and we're going to have special time. We're going to have mommy and me time. Because there's going to be a little change in June. Little surprise there. And that's all I'll say about that. Oh my goodness, my sweet boy. That's my sweet boy. He's a little heartbreaker. He's a little heartbreaker. I love his features. He's just such a beautiful baby. His beautiful nose and his little sucked in lip. Everything. The shape of his face. He is just a little gorgeous one. And it fits him pretty well. What do you think? Oh, he looks like such a... And I love the way his, let me comb his hair. I'll let me put on his shoes first. You know, and I always struggle with shoes. Like, sometimes I just want to leave him barefoot. Like, he's got the cutest little toes. Look at the way his little toes are kind of spread out. And then I love, you know, the skin tone here, the little variation. Here between his leg and then the bottom of his feet. Beautiful. But he's going to visit grandma, so he's going to put shoes on. Then when he gets home, he can kick them off and he can take a nap. So yeah. So here we are. And things are opening up. I'm really looking forward to just things I, didn't do in the beginning of the pandemic, like, taking drives, going to the park. Well, I always went to the park, but, um, just going out to different places. I'm really looking forward to that. And I bought him these little shoes from Amazon. They're like little cream colored leather shoes. And they have like a natural little sole there. Little natural colored sole. I think that goes with a lot of stuff. And it's kind of casual. But because it kind of has like a leather exterior and that little kind of tag there, I think it's casual but dressy at the same time. I'm still gonna buy him a couple pairs. I bought him some sandals, but a lot of times I'll duplicate colors. Like I bought him sandals this color with this same material, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna change it up. Otherwise, it doesn't really provide a lot of variety, and so I'm gonna exchange them today, and I'm gonna exchange them for navy blue sandals. I saw, okay, I think it was Sansan's channel. I also follow her on Instagram. She's got this adorable baby, and she bought him these very cool navy blue sandals, and they look beautiful. And her baby's skin tone is similar to August's, and it just looked great, and it's perfect. So yeah, and so I'm just gonna give his hair a little brush, and yeah, and so then we're gonna get going. And so I'm gonna take him. I don't know if I'm gonna take Lilu with me. Maybe not today, but at least she got to spend some time with us in the morning, and she got to play with her brother, and she helped me feed him. And she loves doing all of that big sister stuff. So yeah. Okay, let's see. She likes doing all of that big sister stuff. I put a little bit too much conditioner at the top. It's cool, it'll dry out. Let me see now the back. Oh, and he looks like an adorable little boy. Little boy. Little boy baby. All right, and let me see. How does he look on camera? Oh, his top is super wet. The top of his hair. My poor baby. Mama's clumsy, huh, baby? Mama's clumsy. Look how she combs your hair. And I had told myself, kind of be gentle and let the, kind of spread it around gently. But I forget. I'm the kind that needs to make mistakes more than once before I remember. Okay, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fluff it out a little bit when it dries. I don't want to mess with it too much right now. I'm going to fluff it out when it dries. And then, yeah. So here he is, my poor baby with wet hair. I'm going to let that, yeah, I don't want to mess it up either. Okay, so I'm going to fluff that out a little bit when it dries. But there it is. There's my little baby. He looks a little bit nerdy like this. Or did you ever see those commercials in the 80s of a grandma who, I forgot what it was for, but she basically licks her hand and smooths out her grandson's hair throughout the whole commercial? Anyway, my poor August. But thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you guys have a good Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my babies. And yeah, oh, and you know what I wanted to tell you too? I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Like, I know I've said in the past I don't care, but I think it's cool, and so yeah, I appreciate you watching. And there are people who comment on my channel all the time. I totally love them. Erica Magnon, Tilly, also does. Mary O. Sorry if I forget anyone. Who else comments on my channel regularly? Oh, but those ladies are always there and they're always so positive and lovely. And so yeah, oh no, Holly? Yeah, Holly does too. Holly Contreras. She's from Toys, More Toys. Oh, and she's getting into Reborns. She has her Cabbage Patch channel. So of course I'm an enabler. I'm encouraging her. And so yeah. And other people comment on my channel. Who else? Reborn Yuga. I really appreciate that. She gave me a little shout out last time. And Katie from My Little World, she's awesome. She's so nice. And she has her new Maggie. And she's a little beauty. And Shannon from Love Me. Oh, let's see. The channel is Love Me Some Reborns. Reborn Babies too. That's right. And so they're very lovely. And so yeah, so oh, and at Christina's nursery. Anyway, I'm sure I missed a lot of people. But so yeah, so thank you so much, and I'm so happy. I'm just happy. And I hope you're happy too. So yeah, sending you positive vibes, and remember, do something nice for yourself today. And yeah, because sometimes it's easy to forget. But anyway, have a good Sunday, and yeah, and I'll come back with a video. Actually, I'm going to come back with a video later on today, but I probably won't post it till the middle of the week. So anyway, have a good one. Bye.